right, here we go. Hey everyone, you know, one of the things as we're approaching summer that I love is, I love ice cream. It's one of my guilty pleasures. And kind of coincidentally, where I grew up in Littleton, and I don't live far now from where I grew up, but within a mile. And there's a little Dairy Queen that sits about a mile from my house that every time I go there, it's nostalgic for me, right? And they often have a flavor of the month for like a blizzard. And I'm usually a sucker for this because it's something new that I'll try. And in the mortgage world, we also have kind of flavors of the month, if you will. And it's not always monthly, but it's loan programs that become very well priced or come back in demand for bond investors. Okay, bond investors, mortgages are bonds, and bond investors want these loans. And when there's a high demand for these loans, then the interest rate on those loans decrease. So, contrary to what often people think, a 30-year fixed is not the only loan option available. A strategy session to look at somebody's situation and understand what would be best for them, I think is mandatory if you want to get the best deal for your particular situation. And this flavor of the month right now is an FHA 5/1 ARM. And let me just give you context for this. This loan program will save you about 1.25 over a conventional rate. It's an unbelievable deal right now. So if conventional rates are about 6.75, and again, remember, if you're putting a low down payment down or if you've had some credit bumps, this is the borrower that's going to fit best for FHA. If you've got great credit and you're putting down a large down payment, stay with the 30-year fixed conventional. That's by and large going to be your best option in this market environment right now. So back to this FHA 5/1 ARM, if we're comparing it to a conventional borrower that's putting down, let's say 5%, and we compare it with a FHA 30-year fixed, it's about 0.5 point better. But now if we turbocharge this and go to a 5/1 FHA ARM, you save another 0.75 points. So you're saving about 1.25 points from where the market is right now with what most people think is the interest rate in the upper sixes, maybe even into the sevens, and going all the way down to a 5.5% rate on a loan that you'll have a fixed rate, 5.5%, for the next 5 years. And if you think about that time frame, I'd say for a lot of borrowers, the chances are that if they're taking out financing in today's environment, they're probably not going to keep this loan for 5 years. Why? Because either A, they may move, or B, we may see rates fall and they're going to look to refinance. What a perfect fit with a 5/1 ARM for the market circumstances and environment that we're in right now. If you want to take this and even turbocharge it one step further, take a look at Zillow if you have a moment. See all the price drops in homes that we've seen here over the last month or two. This is a great opportunity right now for a buyer to have leverage in their negotiating and to be able to get a better price for the home than what's listed, or be able to get closing costs paid for, or both. And so some of those closing costs that may be unique to FHA, we can ask the seller to pay for those, or at least a portion of those. And now you're able to get into this loan 1.25 points less, get costs paid for, and be able to buy your home at a time when you've got a lot of leverage. If you wait for what a lot of people will sometimes tell me is, we're waiting for rates to come down. When rates come down, demand is going to go up. You're not going to have that same leverage. So if you're looking to buy a home right now and you'd like to have a little consultation discussion, feel free to reach out to me, call me, text me, email me, or if you know of somebody that is, please pass this along to them. I always appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.